Hello everybody, this is my capstone project and script addressing Hatteras Island and how extreme storms will affect it in the future. Hatteras Island, located in the string of islands that make up the Outer Banks, is a hot tourist attraction for beachgoers. However, despite there being no evidence showing that tropical cyclones are supposed to increase in frequency around the world, and actually that the amount will supposedly decrease, the intensity of tropical cyclones and the precipitation that follows are expected to increase substantially over the future. This is particularly threatening to Hatteras Island in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, as the island and even the entire string of interconnected islands are at a particularly low elevation that is highly susceptible to storm surge. According to the Climate Science Special Report, the U.S. coastal risk of storm surge and freshwater flooding depends strongly on the size of the storm, the wind speeds, and rainfall rates. Due to the increasing intensity of these tropical storms that are strongly correlated with terrifying and disastrous effects, Hatteras Island is especially vulnerable at its average island altitude of 8.3 feet, as the storm surge correlates with higher wind speeds as a result of more intense storms. There is a possible increase of hurricanes that hit the Outer Banks, as there is evidence that the global latitudes at which hurricanes meet their peak intensity has drifted towards the poles over the past few decades, both above and below the equator. This is due to the increasing warmth of waters with climate changes associated with the expansion of tropical region that circles near the equator. This, however, does not mean that there are not more hurricanes in total expected on Earth. Only a higher probability that Hatteras Island will be hit, as is the southernmost relatively well-populated region of the Outer Banks. Due to this observation prediction, the Outer Banks and Hatteras Island should be prepared for more intense storms, which typically correlate with higher damage in the near to distant future. In order to combat storm surge, storm damage, and flooding, homes should adopt the lifted style, where houses have a raised foundation and houses should be built on higher elevations where as possible. This prediction comes despite the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change claiming that the next few decades are expected to show substantial variability in this prediction. Both the IPCC and the Climate Science Special Report support the idea that there should be an increase in the number of Category 4 and 5 tropical cyclones in the North Atlantic Ocean, an increase in the precipitation of these storms, and as a result, higher damage costs to follow. Therefore, Hatteras Island should be prepared for worsening extreme conditions in the future. And these are my works cited and websites and such that support the idea that I have presented. Thank you.